Begin by laying on your side, knees bent up to your hips. Reach the arm forward, circle it overhead with fingertips touching the floor if you can reach, all the way around to a full circle across your hip and thigh and back to your bottom hand. Reaching past that bottom hand gives you a lovely stretch at the back of your body between your shoulder blade and spine and all down through your ribs. Breathing out as the arm circles all the way around to the side, and breathe in as it comes back across your hip and thigh. You can also put a pillow under your head if your neck doesn't like being in this position, but it does feel quite nice without the pillow. And when you get around to the side for this last one, reach the leg forward, flex the foot, press the hip towards your foot and the ribs in the opposite direction to feel a lovely deep stretch and twist through your spine. Take 3 long deep breaths there, and then take the leg back behind you just past your hip so you get a lovely hip stretch at the front and your thigh, and reach the top arm forward. So it's as though you're being pulled in a diagonal from your fingertips to your toes, and you get a lovely stretch right through the body and the hip and the shoulder. Hold and breathe, and then coming up to a seated position with the legs in a Z sit. Take the arm, one arm back behind you and twist the upper body and curl it over, and then open the arm toward the ceiling. So you're twisting and rounding the spine out as the arm comes over the face, and breathe in and extend the spine as the arm moves back. Just 3 or 4 here. And really feel the inhalation open the chest as the arm moves back. Bring it around and change sides. So coming down for our little arm circles here on the other side. Breathe out, reach the hand forward past the bottom fingertips, circle the arm overhead, around, across the hip and back to the start position. Leave the head heavy on the mat as you roll forward and back here. Feel the stretch across the chest. As you come around with the arm reaching forward, feel the stretch across the upper back. Breathing out as the arm circles overhead. And you breathe in to return the arm back to the beginning. On this next one, breathe out, circle the arm over the head. Bring the top leg forward, flex the foot, press the hip towards your foot so your hips are stacked. Reach the other arm back. Feel that lovely deep twist through the spine. Breathe into that twist, and then circle the leg back and the arm forward, and go for that nice diagonal stretch through the body now, reaching the toes back behind you, tuck the tail a little, reach the arm forward, feel the ribs round towards the mat. Breathe into the stretch, release, and then come up to sitting. Again in the Z sit, take your arm back behind you. Take the other arm overhead, turn and round out the spine, and then breathe in, reach the arm up and back. Breathing out, turn and twist, and breathing in, spiral the chest and the spine open to the ceiling on the inhalation. And feeling all those fascial lines of movement start to release now. And as we move in this slow, mindful way, you might start to feel that parasympathetic nervous system kick in. And this is the whole idea. Come to sitting in a cross-legged position on the mat and place your hands lightly over your upper chest. Draw down gently through the hands as you reach the chin up and forward and hold, feeling quite a deep stretch through the front of the neck and the throat, and perhaps even up into the chin and the jaw. And then just take the head forward and circle it down and around and up to the other side. Changing sides, and just repeat this a few times with that gentle feeling of the hands pulling down. And here you may get a lovely stretch through the front of the neck, around the ear and down to your collarbones. Release and just feel the effects of the neck stretch. Come on down to the mat now, laying onto your back and feet wider than your mat. Arms to the side, close your eyes and just begin to move your knees from side to side. So one knee will roll in and one knee rolls out. So we're just gently loosening up through the hips here, feeling internal rotation of the hip and external rotation of the hip. Keep your breathing fluid and keep the upper back and neck as relaxed as possible. Repeat this changing sides a few times and then hug the knees in towards your chest for some nice big hip circles. Hold on to the knees like your hands are big claws. Allow your thighs and legs to relax as your legs circle around. So use the strength of your arms to do these leg circles rather than using your legs. This will really help to loosen up the hips. Keep the breath flowing. Hug the knees into the chest, nose to knees. And then make your way down to a nice lengthened position on the mat with the legs as wide as the mat, rolling out to the sides, the palms turned up and arms away from your body. Take a moment here to relax and breathe. Breathe in through your nose nice and deeply, all the way to your belly, and breathe out through your mouth, emptying all of the air. So breathe out for as long as you can. And then just allow your body to breathe in again when it naturally feels right. So try not to manipulate the breath. Just take deep breaths and hold, and then exhale. Pause before you breathe in again. And just do this 1 or 2 more times. And then let the breath just return to its own natural rhythm. Jaw relaxed but lips closed. Feel the body breathing just by itself. Relaxing into the natural rhythm of your breath without manipulating or changing it in any way. Keep your mind on your breath for as long as you can stay here and enjoy the deep relaxation and reset.